Thanksgiving is over, and so for us Christians, that means the Advent season is here. And whether you are in a church that goes through the formal Advent process, or the formal Advent celebration or not, it's still a time that we can use to slow down and recenter ourselves before the next year begins. And I think especially this year, I'm feeling really, really pulled to recenter my thoughts and recenter myself before Christmas comes and for the new year. This year has been, obviously it's been challenging for all of us. And in the church, in some ways, it's been easy because our church has done so well at adapting to 2020. And in that way, I've really grown a lot in my faith. But as we end the year, I'm feeling on the weary side, as many of us are. And so I'm really looking forward to reading some of these books. Each of these are pretty different in their approach, and that's what I love about this collection of books. The first one is called Watch for the Light. I really love this one when I'm feeling weary or when I'm feeling hurried and needing a sense of calm about it, because that's what this book, the writings in it, remind me of or feel like to me. It's a collection of writings from people like Dietrich Bonhoeffer, Madeleine L'Engle, Kierkegaard, Philip Yancey, Martin Luther. There are all kinds of writings in here. So this is not like a collection specifically designed to go together. For like one author writing the book. And I think that's what I like about it, because each reading is different. There are some that are more like a poetry or a song, other ones that speak directly about the Bible, other ones that are Christian in their writing, spiritual in that way, but not necessarily speaking directly about the Bible itself, if you know what I mean. I do not do this by the day. This is one that I just pick up when I need to. I open it and assume God will lead me to where I need to be in it. And it never fails to be just a calming moment in my day. Now, this one is completely different for it, and it's called All I Really Want, Readings for a Modern Christmas. This one is different in that it's designed, well, first of all, it's not dated, but it's 4 weeks of reading. And each week, they give you a daily task to do. Things like go open your Advent calendar the first day of it. Turn out all the lights and relish the dark for a while tonight. Call somebody and make plans to do something. Set a timer for 30 minutes and then call or sit down with someone you respect and wonder together why Jesus came. Those kind of things that are just little tasks to help you focus on what the season is about. The other part that makes this unique is that there are 2 readings each day, and they're pretty short. Usually it's just like a 2-page spread, where this one feels like I'm reading the writings of great Christian writers. This one feels like I'm just sitting down with a friend from Bible study or my Sunday school class or something. So they're both fantastic books, just very different styles. This one, during a normal year, is also really nice because it's small and light, so it's easy to throw into your purse so you can sit and read while you're waiting for the gingerbread house activity to be done, or your kid's Christmas concert to be done, or whatever. And so I really like that about this one too. The next one is one that we actually read in my Sunday school class together a few years ago. It's called Faithful, Christmas Through the Eyes of Joseph. And so it's an Adam Hamilton book, which I really love his writings. And the premise is just that. Like, Joseph obviously plays such an integral part of the story, but we never hear him, well, not never, but we don't really hear much about him in the Christmas story. Before I read this, I never really thought about what all of that story would have meant for him and his faith and his role in society. This one is it's 4 chapters, so it's designed to be like 1 chapter a week if you're reading it in like that kind of a setting. But you could easily, it's a short, thin book. You could easily read it in a weekend. And the last book is my new one for this year, and it's called God is in the Manger, Reflections on Advent and Christmas. And it's a Dietrich Bonhoeffer collection. And I'm excited about this one for similar reasons to this one. I think it'll have a similar feel about it. And it's divided into 4 weeks, plus it has the 12 days of Christmas and Epiphany. And it's divided into 4 sections. So week 1 is about waiting, and week 2 is mystery, week 3 is redemption, and week 4 is incarnation. And completely off of Advent. But let me throw out a book, speaking of Dietrich Bonhoeffer, for you to do with your kids. And we did this as an audiobook. It's called The Plot to Kill Hitler, and it's about Dietrich Bonhoeffer. It's absolutely fantastic. I think it'd make I want to say a good follow-up to Advent in one of these books, but it would, if you read this one, or this one has several of his writings in it, and then in January do that, I think it'd be kind of a nice bookend for exploring his faith. Click on the playlist right down there and find yourself something delicious to make this winter. Thanks for watching.